Wake up, Ghana, your morning star, right? Lose views inside. Your day begins when the voices align. Ghana Talks Breakfast Show.
This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show, your morning companion.
Ghana Talks Breakfast
This
Show.
is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show, your morning companion.
Ghana Talks Breakfast Show.
This is the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show, your morning companion. Hey, a lot is happening. Mr. John, a lot is happening.
Wow.
Yeah, we are back.
Thanks to JM for taking our lights.
Also thanks to JM for the
Yeah.
Oh, I learned it was one phase that was,
Okay. Maybe.
doing some things
Okay.
and the light had to go out just like that. It's
Okay.
not something big. Yeah.
All right.
Now ECG, when they'll put up the lights, they'll give you message.
Your defense is nice, but
Oh, it's not like my defense is nice. yes.
your
We are
defense is
back.
very, very nice. Anyway.
Yes, this is still the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show, and we are back. We are streaming live on Facebook at Ghana Talks Radio TV, on YouTube at Ghana Talks Radio, and also on X at Ghana Talks Radio. Do you want to log on, send in your comments? Let's get interactive right here on the show. It's still with me in the studios, Mr. Alex Jan. Sorry, forgive me. I just closed from the news review and I had Miss Regina, so I beg you, please forgive me. This is Mr. Jan, Mr. Alex Jan. Yes, we are back. I hope your Vim is still there.
Oh. Never mind. I'm okay.
Right. As part of the issues we're looking at this morning is going to be about the information that was disclosed yesterday during the Public Assurance Committee, where the Interior Minister mentioned that about 1,300 applicants have tested positive for HIV/AIDS. This is what we're actually going to look at. Should this actually be a wake-up call for us? What should we be expecting? Does that mean that these people are automatically disqualified and then they wouldn't be able to, get into the security service or the security agency? Is there a government policy that is actually backing in? That is a lot of questions people are asking. That, hey, so because I've been tested positive for HIV, does that mean that I cannot work? Well, let's get into the story, and I'll come to you, Mr. Jan, to ask for your opinion on that. So the Interior Minister Mutaka Mubarak says about 1,300 applicants who took part in a recent security services recruitment exercise tested positive for HIV during the mandatory medical screening. And speaking before Public Assurance Committee, the minister said this is one of the reasons the government does not send medical results directly to unsuccessful applicants. And according to him, people diagnosed with HIV or other serious medical conditions should first receive professional counseling before being informed of their results, in line with the accepted medical and international health guidelines. He explained that applicants who fail the medical examination are given contact details to request their medical results and find out as to why they disqualified, and those who do so are cancelled before being told why they were disqualified. And he added that the screening also identified other medical conditions, including previous major surgeries, hepatitis B, heart conditions, mental health conditions, and drug-related issues. The minister noted that some of these conditions are treatable, and knowing one's health status could help affected persons seek treatment and possibly qualify in the future recruitment exercise. So reading from the article, that should tell you that automatically those that tested positive for HIV/AIDS have been disqualified. But with the whole issue surrounding HIV/AIDS, what is your opinion about it? 1,300 applicants. She said they don't even know that they have the virus. Yeah. It was due to the medical screening that they got to find out that they have the virus.
Yeah.
This should actually be a wake-up call to us as Ghanaians.
Absolutely.
And to the Ghanaian youth as well.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Thank you very much once again. I am taking this issue as something very, very serious. And in my view, it is a heartbreaking news, very devastating news. Why am I saying that? And who are we talking about? We are talking about the youth of Ghana. We are talking about the working force of the population. And if, per statistics, we are having this number, 1,300 out of 100,000 applicants, and we are having this huge number tested HIV.
Yeah.
This is a very bad news, and it's
He
a
even said
wake-up call.
about, so probably it could even be more.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he wasn't really sure with the figure per the interview I watched.
and normally they wouldn't bring the accurate figure. They will not reduce it. It will be more than that.
Oh, really? Why
Yes.
would they reduce it?
They will never reduce it. Instead of reducing, they will not bring the accurate figure. I believe it will be more than that, because the reason why they may decide not to bring the accurate figure or the exact number, which is more than what we are saying. Maybe it may create fear or panic or something
yeah.
in the public. All right. So instead of bringing, maybe it will be around maybe 1,500 or even 2,000, but they decide to bring this figure, and me, I believe that it is more than that. So we are calling on the president, the health ministry, and you see, last week I said something over here. There are some institutions and government, agencies that we are being paid. They are being paid with our taxpayers' money, but they don't work.
They don't work.
People are, receiving huge chunk of money, but they don't deserve it because they don't work. Why am I saying this? You see, there is a need for sensitization. There is a need for public education. Of course, everybody is aware of this HIV. But you see, if you don't do continual, education and sensitization, people may overlook the need to take care of themselves. You see, these days the stress is too much in the system. So people may tend to forget about all these things that we are having in the system. So the National Commission for Civic Education, it is their duty to do continuous public sensitization and education.
NCP.
You see, at the municipal assemblies and at the district level, I mean, they have all these, institutions in their offices who must undertake all this job, but they don't do. But they receive payments every month. So what are they doing? I don't blame them. This is the system we find ourselves. But looking at the number we are having over here, I checked something. I decided to know the population figure of the youths in the Ghana total population, which is around 35 million.
Yeah.
And I was given a figure like 14 million. So almost half of the population from the youth. And looking at this figure, 1,300 and or even more. So when you multiply this 1,300 by 10,000 applicants, you know the number of figure that will give you about 13,000. When you multiply the figure that has been given by the population, which is 14 million, it will give you a chunk of the youth who may be having this sickness. They don't do.
I'm looking at some figures here, and it says that about 334,700 people live with HIV in Ghana, and this is based on recent national estimates. Nearly 2/3 of these people are women, and in 2024 the country saw 15,290 new HIV infections and 12,614 AIDS-related deaths. And experts are pushing for faster treatment to stop the spread. So that should tell you that approximately 334,721 people are living with HIV/AIDS, and that is 1.6% of the national average in all of this.
Look at
It
this.
is alarming.
Very, very alarming. Look at that. So, what are our leaders doing about this? You see, all this we are talking about, the buck stops with the leaders. They must take proactive measures to make sure that all these issues are kept.
Okay.
All right? We may not get everything perfect. There may be some people, no matter the education you give to them, they will overlook it. They will not take their health serious. You leave them. But there are some people too who have fallen victim unknowingly. You see, when I listen to the minister, he says something. Of course, Muntaka, I really like him. But he says something that I think it shouldn't have come from him.
What did he say?
He said they have provided contacts
Yeah.
for those who want to know why they were disqualified to call, and after they have made a call, they will be told this, that, and that, and that, and they will be made aware of their status, of their health status. And
you
now,
think he didn't say it well? It didn't go down. Well
it's something that shouldn't have come from him,
Okay,
and
so
they
what
shouldn't
better
have.
approach do you
They
think?
shouldn't have taken that approach, because this is a serious matter.
Yes, and very blowing.
It matters seriously.
And a big blow.
Look at that. So they should have taken a proactive measures. You have the figure. You know the people who are now.
Their names are attached
Their names
to the
are there.
results.
So you should rather call them. You don't expect them now. The news is out there. The people, they have been made aware. They are now aware of the situation.
And some are even living in fear and panic.
Some are living in fear and panic. The excuse he gave that they don't want to do that because the shock may be too much. People may be living in fear and panic. Now, you have the news is out there.
You publicize it.
Do you think the people will willingly call to find out? They will not do.
Because I'm scared.
I'm scared. All right. You should rather find a way, a means to reach out to the people, counsel them, let them know their sisters. All right. Of course, it is better to be aware of it than to be ignorant about your health status.
Of it at all.
You see, and looking at the number of sicknesses that were outlined, apart from the HIV, is a hepatitis B.
Yeah.
People are having cardiac issues and almighty, drug-related issues.
Yeah.
when I heard that, I laughed. You see, this is a country we find ourselves. The youth, it look as if whether they think they are frustrated in life or whatever, say they have now resorted to drugs, and they are taking drugs as if it is no man's business, as if there's no tomorrow. You get me? So it is time that our leaders should make sure that they take proactive measures to make sure that these set issues, of course, we may have these incidents with us, but it should find a way to mitigate it. It is better to counsel the person so that he will know how to take his drugs, take good care of himself, him or herself, so that he will not transfer it to others. Now, I may be a victim. I am not aware, all right, my status. So I am just moving around, living my life. Whoever I feel to live it, I can live with a person. And someone may also unknowingly become a victim. Do you get it? So they shouldn't have done that. I heard Honorable Miti was saying that they shouldn't be the approach because during his time, they had this kind of issues. But they found a way to reach out to the people, counsel them, so that they will know their status and take good care of themselves. Now, the good aspect of this issue is that this is just the first phase. Is HIV. It has not developed into AIDS. All right. So when they know the status early and they know how to take care of themselves, take the drugs and abstain from certain things, they will live their life without any serious complications. But now, if the person is not made aware of the status and is also living the life anyhow, and having this, it will gradually develop into AIDS. And there the person goes. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
So if we are not going to take serious measures to catch such situations, a time will come, the youth, that is the backbone of our economy, we may lose all of these people to some, sicknesses and ailment.
Yeah.
So I am calling on Honorable Muntaka to come again. This news there, I don't think a whole Muntaka, very experienced.
There should have actually be a better approach.
A better approach.
But oh, sorry, you can continue. I'll
Because
come in.
if you tell me I should call to find out why I was disqualified, now I know I am disqualified. Okay, the reason why I know the reason why I was disqualified, I don't know. But now this is the news. Possibly or probably there could be, this may be the factor. And there are some other people who were disqualified not because of these health issues. All right, there are some other issues that may lead to their disqualification. But this such a sensitive, and an issue that's caused fear and panic. If I am an African, I may decide not to ask. Last, I went to hospital, and the doctor was discussing one or two issues with some people, and I overheard him saying, "Ghana, we are at risk." The reason why we are at risk is that when the people come to the hospital and they tell them, after everything that you have come to do, it is mandatory that you go and check your HIV status.
Yeah.
It is mandatory for whoever come to go and check it. He said when they went to the record, the number of people that went to do the check or do the report, when they compare it to the number of people that visited the hospital at the end of the day, it's just a 0% of the total number. People don't want to know about their HIV status.
Why is it that people don't want to? Is it that they are not interested, or they think, oh, it could be the end of the world, let me just leave without even knowing at all?
It's a spark fear, all right, and the trauma. Sometimes if you are not careful, when you got to know about this, the fear alone,
it changes your whole life.
I'm telling you, the fear alone may kill you.
Yes,
not necessarily the
you
sickness.
say you want to find out. You are so curious. You want to find out, and you finding out is just for yourself. But at the end of the day, if you go and find out and it happens that it is positive, then you begin to blame yourself. Meaning, so you see that thing.
Yeah.
So I think that could also be the reason as to why people are feeling reluctant to even go and check their HIV status to even find out that, oh, if I have the virus. It's sad.
No matter the fear, you should be made aware. You should know, because it is good to know about it, take measures, and know how and live long, because than to be ignorant of it and live your life anyhow. Because if you are made aware or you know your status, there are prescribed drugs that you will need to take. All right, and if it is at the early stage, which is the HIV, not develop into AIDS, I mean, there is a cure for it. There is a cure for it. So people must be encouraged to know about their health status when it comes to HIV. It's not the moment you are tested positive for HIV, then you are declared an AIDS patient. No, it's a process. All right. If you get you contract the disease, the HIV, it will take time to develop into AIDS. All right. So at the early stage, if you are made aware, you take your drugs. There are certain foods and things you must abstain from. It will help you. All right. So you know how to live with your family, so you will not spread the disease. It will not help the nation. So the people that we are paying them with our taxes, they should find the ways and means to mitigate this fear and panic and the rate at which people are getting, this HIV infection. It is very alarming.
Yeah. You mentioned that you actually do not like the approach of which the minister actually used to, say that if you are being disqualified, you should call to find out why you are being disqualified. And then through that, they are going to tell you that also so and so, maybe because you have the disease, that is why you are being disqualified. First off, do you think that he should have actually brought it into the public domain in the first place before even saying that? Or they could have done it the other way, find ways and means to go to these people, cancel them, tell them that, or reach out to the people, just as he suggested, that you actually have the virus, but so and so is not the end of the world, and then all of that, before coming to the public domain to tell us that, due to so and so, the medical screening and then all of that, these are the number of people we find. Because in my opinion, I think that after disclosing this, now people will feel reluctant to go and check. People will now be living in fear and panic. Those that do not even have it will start thinking that they even have it, and they might even commit suicide. So looking at this approach, vice versa, which one do you think should have been done? Reaching out to the people before bringing it into the public domain, or putting it in the public domain to create that anxiety before reaching out to the people, or the people even reaching out to them?
I think the best approach should have been you reaching out to the people.
Before putting it in the public domain?
Yes, you counsel them, you let them know their status, let them know, what it entails. You get it? Of course, no matter what, the fear and panic in there, you cannot take it away.
Yeah,
it is also
there.
part of it. But it's the best to let them know so they will take good care of themselves. After doing all these behind the doors or behind the closed doors, then you bring the information out. It is better you inform the nation so that we also know what is going on, so that we also take precaution measures. You get it? If you keep this message, this information secret, people will not be aware of what is at stake. You get it? And people will continue to live their life anyhow. I'm not blaming those who are now victims. All right? I'm not blaming them, because people may have contacted these, sicknesses not because of their, the life they live or any bad life they live. People may have become victims unknowingly, innocently. Looking at the way our public health system looks, if you are not careful, you may contract this sickness or disease from the hospital.
Even from the hospital?
I'm telling you.
Yes.
When you go to the lab, I'm not saying this, to put fear in people.
But when that is actually the reality.
That is the reality.
Yeah.
When you go to the hospital, looking at the way things are done, if you are not careful, you may contract certain disease unknowingly and innocently. Someone's negligence has caused such, your life to be truncated so shortly. So I am saying that the public health system, they should also improve the way they do their things. They should put some safety measures on board, so that people will not fall victims. You may try as much as possible to live a better life. Take good care of yourself, but someone's negligence will end up causing you a very huge problem.
Yeah.
So I think what the minister should have done was to call the people. Don't let the people call you. Excuse me, what do you mean by that? You waiting for the people to call you and you cancel them. Me, I won't call. I'm telling you, me, I will not call. Just like the doctor was saying, the people were supposed to go and check their status, but they didn't go. So the people will not call. The number they have, few of them will call, will be bold enough to call. So you taking the good measures, you call the people, whether they like it or not. This is the reality. This is the situation. So you consider, take good care of yourself, take this, do that, don't do that. All right. After that, you bring the information to the public, so the public will also be aware of the situation at hand.
Well, with the issue of calling, this morning, whilst I was scrolling through social media, on that particular comment the minister made, one media house posted it as an infographic. Going into the comment section, people complain that the numbers they've placed on the portal to find out as to why you have been disqualified, they've tried reaching or calling those numbers and they are not even going through. So that is equally another problem.
Look at that.
That is also another problem, because you said we should call. Now we are calling, we can't even reach you.
Yeah.
So as you mentioned, the best approach will be the ministry rather moving to these people. But looking at over the years, when it comes to HIV education and awareness and advocacy, do you think we have been proactive enough as a country and also as the health sector? Has the advocacy been enough? Has the awareness and education has been enough?
That's what I was saying. Me, I don't see the advocacy. Of course, they may be doing it. I won't say they are not doing it. They may be doing it. But the rate at which the seriousness I mean, they do it with seriousness. That to me, I see it is not enough because some people are not aware of what is really happening in the system. So, the National Commission, NCCA.
Yes, NCCE, National Commission for Civil Education.
National Commission for Civil Education. It is their responsibility, and that is why they are there. All right, provide awareness. Let the people know what is at hand, so that they will abstain. And when you go to the public health system, just like the doctor was saying, it is mandatory for you to go and check your HIV status, but the people do not want to go. One, you have given the directives, but is there any measures to seek to it that the directive that you have given people adhere to? Because if you just give out the directives and you don't put measures to make sure that what that directive is aiming at, you achieve it, people will not decide, people will not go. If you leave it just like that, it's optional. If you like, go. If you like, don't go. No, nobody cares. It should be something that you should have even. It should be something that you should even test it before, know your status before you will be allowed to go and see the doctor. And if they make it like that, everybody will be willing to go and test it. Yes.
You think you after checking, I would like to speak to anybody.
You see,
because after checking, I want to be by myself in my room.
See, you went to see the doctor,
Yes.
not because of you want to know about your HIV status.
Yes.
It is something else. That is why you want to go and see the doctor.
So the result should be given to the doctor, not to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Because nowadays, because of digitalization, and thanks to Dr. Bamia and the team. So when you go to the hospital, before you realize, every information about you has been channeled to the.
It's already with the doctor.
Yes. So last I went to Kolebu, and I never knew that was the situation. So when I went to see the doctor in his counseling room, he called my name. I've never spoken to him. The moment I sat down, Alexander, how are you? I'm fine. Okay. This is that I'm seeing about your situation. This is that. He said, and I was shocked. I was shocked. I said, wow, oh, Dr. Wabia has done well.
Oh.
Wow. He has really done well. All right. So they must be, the law must be strict so that people will take it serious. The moment you go to the hospital, you go and check it, information will be given to the doctor, so the doctor will also counsel you. All right, in as much as you are there for different things, they should make sure that if indeed you are not a victim, you don't have the disease, you won't talk about it. But the moment it is proving that you have it, the doctor should counsel you in addition to the reason why you visited the doctor.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think that is what they should do. Of course, I won't say the institutions are not doing well. Of course, they are doing their best.
But it's not enough.
But it is not enough.
It's not
They
enough.
can do much better than what they are doing.
It's a lot. Because people still have the perception that it is only through sex you can construct the virus.
Yeah.
But it's not only through sex.
Mm.
You can go to the barbering salon.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
You will get it there.
Yes.
If it's not if the machines are not sterilized, if the equipment are not sterilized properly, it goes straight into your head. If there's a cat there and they use it on someone who already has the virus, automatically you get it. These people that normally help with the leg, these are butchy people. Even manicure, if you go to the salon to go and do manicure, those nail technician, if their blades and things are not sterilized properly, there's a probability you will get it if they use it on someone who already has the virus. So I think it's high time that we educate people. The misconception that it is only through sex that you can get HIV. It's not only through sex. You can be living your life carefully, gently. By the time you go and check, you realize that you have it. And then you'll be asking yourself, how come? Oh, but I've abstained. I didn't do anything. Whenever I had sex, I used condom. And then all of that.
It is very serious.
It's very serious, and it's very
serious.
important that the advocacy and the awareness and education actually goes out there.
And let me use this opportunity to advise my colleague youth,
Right.
especially my guys. Please, when you are going to the barbering salon, please now the barbering machines are always in the system. Though it's not that expensive. You can get it.
You can buy it yourself.
You can buy it
and
yourself.
take it to the salon.
Yes, though somebody may say it is expensive, but it is better you get your own machine. You take it to your barber. Me, I have mine.
You have yours.
Yes, I'm telling you. I
So
have
you
it.
take it to the.
I take it to my barber
to
and use it.
on you.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes,
nice.
I have it. Like I'm saying, even if it is, they say they are selling it 1 CD or 5. Somebody may say it is expensive, will not buy. But no matter the amount, you still need it, because it is better to have a good life. It is better to take your health issues serious than to let's live anyhow and contact a disease that will end your life at the time that you are not supposed to go. So please take your health issues very serious, guys. When you go to the barbering salon, insist on even if you don't have your machine, insist on the barber to sterilize every machine that he's using on you. And these Niger Abochi people who are moving everywhere in the town cutting nails, please be careful. It is something that I have vowed that I will never do. I have never done it before, and I will never do it.
And you will not do it.
I'm telling you.
That is somebody's income too.
Of course, it is somebody's income.
Yeah.
But it is not safe. I'm telling you, it is not safe, because it is possible these people we are talking about who are now victims, it is possible somebody may have contracted it through that means. Who knows? Okay, so there are certain things you can abstain from. You can do it yourself. You can let your wife, your girlfriend, or whatever do it for you. The males, if you cannot do it yourself, let your wife and your girlfriend do it for you, and it's good. Take good care of yourself, because health matters.
Health matters.
You don't have good health, how can you work and get money and live a good life?
Right. So one question people keep asking is that, does it mean that those that are living with those that are living with HIV are automatically disqualified from the security service? And is there a government policy that disqualifies these people who have tested HIV not to work in the security service?
I don't know whether it is within their laws or their guidelines, but I've never read through. I don't know, but probably if it is not there, if it's not among the guidelines, the rules, I don't think they will enforce it. It is so sad that you disqualify somebody who actually qualify based on this.
Because of a health status.
But
we need them fit as well.
Yes. You see, and you see, it is good that you give them the opportunity to sit back, take care of themselves, take their medicines, regularly. All right, so that it will not develop into something else. You see, if they fear that if you recruit them, the possibility of spreading it is also high. Yeah. So it is very bad that they must be disqualified based on that. But it's also, one of the proactive measures to, curb the spreading. Yeah.
So we have a national HIV and AIDS fund, which this fund is actually used to, provide medicine and aid and provide support with those that have the virus. But as it stands now, that account is currently empty. And it says that despite being established by law to secure domestic funding or financing for the country's HIV response, the Ghana HIV and AIDS Network has confirmed that no money has been released into the account. No Minister of Finance has successfully secured parliamentary approval to fund it, leaving the account entirely unresourced. So that is equally a danger too. Because the medicines, they are no joke. The prices of these medicines are actually no joke. this is actually a drug that is actually going to hold your life and make you live long, for the disease or the virus not to spread and escalate into AIDS. And their accounts that is supposed to support the people is empty.
Wow.
Where are we? Where do we stand as a country?
Where do we stand?
Yes.
As a country? This is very dangerous.
Yeah, very.
And you see, there are people where I don't know what to say about the health minister, the current health minister, Paraminta Akando. That guy is a fine, gentle guy, but he's so much into politics. Instead of now, they have been, he's now a minister. So instead of him to sit and work and put aside the politics that made him or gave him the chance to be in government, now he still feel that they are still in opposition doing campaign. You see, and people have a lot of the people have a lot of complaint about Paraminta Akando. The way he talk, the way he handle issue, it's like his standard. He doesn't have what it takes to be a health minister.
But
At
you know
least,
that this fund has been there for ages, and
this fund has been there for.
And according to what I just read, it says that no finance minister has been able to disburse money into that account.
You are talking about current.
But it started from somewhere.
No,
because assuming there was money there,
did they
maybe
give,
from the previous.
Did the report give timeline?
It didn't state a specific.
I'm telling you. So now running into 2 years now, when it is not only in the HIV fund, public fund, but when you go to other accounts, public accounts, they are complaining that since this government took office, they have reduced a lot of money from several accounts without telling the nation where they are using what they are using the money for.
Oh really?
I'm telling you.
Sure. What account?
I read one report about
ministry.
Which ministry is that? No, you give me time. I'll remember it and tell you. But now about Kwaraminta Akando, you see, now he is the minister. Of course, people say he doesn't deserve that position because it looks as if he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what his work is about. But no matter what, he's now our minister. So he should make sure that the promises that he gave, when that guy was in opposition and he was at a health committee, the guy talk as if he knows everything, as if
But your governments could have actually done better as well.
See, my problem is now we are talking about the problem at hand. The report didn't give timeline, so I am expecting
that no finance minister. Kenneth Oriata was once a finance minister, and he never disbursed money into that account. So it's starting from somewhere and it's ending somewhere.
Okay.
If it would have started from somewhere, or maybe the previous administration, I think it would have continued.
But I think I stand for correction. When you go to hospital and they give you your bills, when you check the is it indications or whatever that's they put together to come up with the bills. I think there is HIV fund there. There is a portion they will tell you maybe HIV a certain amount have been added to your and that national health insurance and that. I stand for correction though. All right. So when they deduct all these things, of course it is so negligible. But where does it go? Where does it go? So Honorable Kwaraminta Akando, ever since you became the minister, people are saying our health system is deteriorating. In fact, the way the nurses are complaining, the doctors are complaining, and when you go to the hospital, people are crying because of no bed syndrome. Recently, Miss Bell was on Facebook crying.
Well, she has been called to come and answer if indeed her sister was there. So we are yet to find out if indeed the sister was there to So Kolebu has called there.
Why did they call her?
She should come and verify, because from their record, it looks like nobody like that.
You see, this government here, there are certain things when they do
No,
it.
but Kolebu
it
is
is
a
funny.
hospital. I don't think you should actually buttress this with the government.
Kolebu is a hospital. But for all you know, I not even know, I can tell you on authority that it wasn't Kolebu that called her. It was, even if it is somebody from Kolebu that called her, it was mandated from somewhere.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you the
You
truth.
have the facts.
This government
Because if you come to my hospital,
Mhm.
let's say you come to my hospital. No, let me not say you came to my hospital. I come on social media and I found out that you are crying that my hospital ended the life of your sister due to no bed syndrome. And then I call you, oh, can you come in? Let's sit and have a conversation. What time was your sister? What was the disease? I don't think there's anything wrong with it, if you ask me.
See, me, I don't have any problem they calling her. But to somebody who has also heard Miss Bell has been called, all right. When is it Ghanaians, we sometimes tamed when incidents of this nature happens, because a lot of things are happening in the system that people don't want to bring it out for fear of being called to prove it or whatever. And it's not because the person do not have the fact, but some people cannot stand harassment. You get it? So Kolebu calling, whether Kolebu calling Miss Bell or the ministry that is summoning her, me, I think it is the ministry that is summoning her to put fear in her and other
fear.
Yes, of course.
Just to answer some questions.
But you see, whether they put fear in her or not, it is a known fact. You cannot run away from that. That the no bed syndrome is becoming alarming. When you go to hospital, people are just let alone to their fate whenever they visit the hospital, because they say there's no bed, and a lot of people have died due to this menace, due to this problem. You see, but I want to remind this government of their promises when they were in opposition, that when they come, after the hospitals, they'll make sure that they'll provide everything that is needed. When the previous government was there, make sure that you provide Agenda 111, provide adequate hospitals, provide hospitals for everybody, so that everybody will have access to medical care.
Right.
And if they were allowed to continue and finish it, I don't think this situation that we are confronted with, we will be seeing it now. You get it? So I'm just let me petition the government that it should continue the Agenda 111 and finish it. Of course, it is not their policy, but because every Ghanaian believes that it is a good policy, it should continue, because Ghanaians' health must be taken serious.
Yes. Right. So persons living with HIV raised alarm over shortage of antiretroviral medicines. The medicine to shortage of and yeah, we are dead.
All speak to the fact that the minister is ineffective.
Yeah, so the drugs, there's shortage of drugs as well. So you see, all these things are actually coming to light due to what the minister said.
Yeah.
Then now we are finding out that the national HIV AIDS fund account is empty. People that rely on the medicine, there's been a shortage. Come on, that should be a wake-up call to us as a country.
Let me ask your honest opinion. Compare the current health minister action to when he was in opposition as a member of the Health Committee of Parliament.
I wasn't really following
him.
Yeah, I wasn't really, I must say, I wasn't really following him.
Don't they say?
I think he can do better. I think
there's nothing he can do again.
Yes.
He's exhausted with ideas. And the fact is that I believe in the Chango Ghanaian who have the perception that the guy wasn't the best to handle the ministry.
So who do you think was the best though?
I don't have anybody in
mind.
Don't
have anybody
but
in
I
mind.
Believe there may be somebody who
more capable.
Yes. Than giving that guy honorable comment. I'm not saying that he's not good. He could be effective somewhere else. But putting the whole
Health ministry.
health minister in the hands of Kwame Kanda, the dining hall prefect. I mean, somebody who has told the whole nation that his major positions before he became minister was he has ever held before becoming a minister was dining hall prefect. And you look to the face of about 35 Ghanaians and you allow
35 million.
35 million Ghanaians and you allow Kwame Kanda to take care of our health issues there. I think, it's a challenge and
It's
the
a
government
challenge.
can do better.
Right. So you don't even have to go to the hospital to even find out that you have HIV. There are kits available. There are HIV kits available that you can purchase, and then you do the test yourself in the house. If you are scared of they'll come and tell you that so and so you have the virus and then all of that, and you are scared that people are going to use that against you or stigmatization, you can buy the kits and do the test in the house. But I would advise that and I will advocate that, please, if you have the chance, it's not that you even have the chance, it is mandatory for you to know your HIV status. You shouldn't find out about your HIV status when you are going to apply for a job. That shouldn't be the case, because some jobs, they will require you to, go through certain tests. So please, I'm urging all Ghanaians and all youth out there that you don't necessarily have to go to the hospital to go and test for HIV/AIDS. You can go and buy the HIV/AIDS test kits and then do it yourself in the house. And also to those that stigmatize those with the disease, I don't think that is actually a good one there. You are indirectly killing someone if you continue to stigmatize that person. You are frustrating the person's life. You are causing depression to the person. When it happens like that, the only solution the person thinks about is suicide. So make sure that you don't stigmatize. I think more education and more awareness should be actually done on this particular health condition. It is what it is. I think at this juncture we are going to drop the first topic. Mr. Jan, do you have any last words? Do you have any advice for the youth? Abstain from sex. That one.
Oh, my people, my brothers and sisters youth out there. Well, you may decide to abstain from sex, but not only sex that can lead you into contracting HIV. You can abstain from it, but if you don't take another, precaution, you may end up getting it. That's why I was saying, when you go to the barbering salon, you can go with your machine. Even if you don't have it, just insist that the barber sterilize every machine that he's using. And please, about this, those guys who are cutting the nails, advise yourself. Me, I won't say don't do, but advise yourself.
Advise yourself.
When you go to hospital, to make sure that the right thing is done. Because people get these infections at the hospital. You have no idea. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So please, stay safe and stay healthy.
Right. So stay safe and stay healthy. This is still the GhanaTalks Breakfast Show, your morning companion. We are streaming live on Facebook at GhanaTalks Radio TV, on YouTube at GhanaTalks Radio, and also on X at GhanaTalks Radio. At this juncture, we are going to be moving straight into the second topic for discussion. We'll be looking at that briefly because we have about 20 minutes left to, end the show. So, Attorney General lays tribunal bill in Parliament to revive public tribunals. The Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Dr. Dominic Ayeni, has presented the Tribunal Bill 2026 to Parliament as part of effort to revive public tribunals and improve Ghana's justice system. And if this is approved, the bill will re-establish public tribunals to work alongside the existing courts with the aim of speeding up the delivery of justice, reducing the backlog of cases, and improving access to the courts. And the proposed law is based on Article 126 of Ghana's 1992 Constitution, which provides for tribunals as part of the country's judicial system, but has not been fully operational for many years. And under this particular bill, there's going to be 2 levels of tribunals that will be created. You're going to be having the district tribunals and also the regional tribunals, where the district tribunals will hear selected criminal cases alongside circuit courts, but will not deal with serious offenses such as treason, murder, or other capital offenses. And the regional tribunals will handle certain criminal cases alongside the High Court, including economic crimes, tax offenses, narcotics cases, customs office offenses, and cases involving the loss of state funds or properties. So tribunals, these are, I think, smaller courts that will be in our jurisdictions and our constituency, that at the district level and also at the regional level, and they'll be liaising with the High Court, and the other will be liaising with the circuit courts to look at certain specific cases. And this is expected to speed up the delivery of justice, because there are some cases, you see some small case, then they take it to Supreme Court. Some small case, somebody has done this, somebody has stolen maybe your goat or something, and you see it in the High Court, they are sitting on that issue. Good. Whereas there are actually cases that need to be heard, that movement, justice has to be delivered. And all these cases are creating a whole lot of backlog in our courts. What do you make of the initiative or the proposed bill? Do you think it's a good one?
Thank you very much. It is a good one, and I applaud the government for introducing it. Previously, it was there in the 80s.
Yeah.
The tribunal courts were there, and I don't know what happened. It was out of the system for some time, but now they said they are reintroducing it. It is a good idea, but sorry to say, the angle it is coming from, and the one promising that they are introducing it, is the one I have problem with. Specifically, this current government saying they are introducing it, and specifically the minister, Honorable Dominic Ayeni. Hey, this man is really suffering.
How is he suffering?
Oh, but how effective that man is. Me, I'm not here to judge him, but I see a lot of Ghanaians are complaining about the inconsistency, regarding the cases, any cases that he handles. You see, particularly with Adubuahi case, going back and forth, and a whole lot.
But that is how the procedures are. Oh?
Let's leave it there.
Because the court allows it to go back and forth, honestly.
Me, I'm talking about the inconsistencies.
But you mentioned that Adubuahi's case is going back and forth. But you need to up your game or provide the accurate information before you be able to get a good result.
But do you know that the guy was actually pronounced guilty by this Attorney General and his people, even while the law hasn't taken its course,
like declared him guilty.
And this is something that I think it shouldn't have been done. You see, and this government, what they like doing and what they are good at is using the court of public opinion to, criminalize people, not necessarily allowing the law to take its full course. And it's a very dangerous trend that if we allow it to progress, it is not going to help us. If you think or if you believe the person has committed any crime, just take him to court without using the media and the unnecessary press conferences to pronounce people guilty while you have not taken the person to court. Yes, this is not exactly what we're going to talk about, but maybe we have time for that. So let's dive straight into what he's talking about, what we are discussing now. But it's assistant there, Slim Sai.
Yes, he's
I heard they are not in good terms.
Hey.
Oh, it's true.
You heard.
I heard.
But you haven't proven it.
Oh, it could be true.
How could it be true?
Ghana
Are you in the office?
In Ghana here, if you hear any rumor, don't take it that
Well,
it's just a rumor.
I haven't read any
Oh,
reports.
I'm saying he's having issue with his
Alright,
assistant law,
let's get
and
into the
that
main
is a
issue.
fact. Okay, introducing the tribunal system now, it is good, but that's just like I said, where it is coming from, and the one who is promising is who I have problem with.
You
Because
think
this,
it will not come to light?
they may introduce it, but it will not work just as they are promising. Because this government has given a lot of promises that I will do this, I will do that. Even if they are able to introduce it, it doesn't work like the way it is supposed to. And at the end of the day, it will just be a waste of public funds. Let me ask this: where is Ora? You see, this government, they are very good at PR. All that they are aiming at is to do propaganda, do PR with administration of their mandate. Before they came to power, or when they immediately they came to power, they established this aura, thinking that it was going to do something extraordinary, something that we have never seen it sort before. And a lot of Ghanaians put their hope in it, that it is going to do something. But at the end of the day, what has been the effect or the impact of it? They made us believe that Ora is even bigger than the Supreme Court. And Okudjata Braka was Mirror of Justice. Was everywhere. You see, so just as they brought Ora, and at the end of the day, it never worked effectively. It became just a waste of public funds. The same thing I am seeing this. They will introduce it. Fine. Ghanaians will cheer up to it, believing that it's going to do any better service. But at the end of the day, it wouldn't work. You see, my fear is if care is not taken, you may begin to hear duplication of powers, duplication of responsibilities and others, and they start fighting with the traditional court. I hope you understand what I mean. Because now, when I read a report, the report says that the circuit court, the circuit tribunals will have powers that is equivalent to the circuit court, or the district court.
The
district tribunal will have powers which is equivalent to the circuit court, and that of the regional tribunal will also have powers equivalent to the high court. Okay, so now I know the tribunal, it is not as the traditional court, though the panel of judges, it is not only about judges that sit on the panel. They include some technical men, some people who have special knowledge in certain fields. So it is not necessarily be only judges. So they may not have that powers, exclusive powers, to pronounce someone guilty. That is my mind, and that is what I see it when you talk about the circuit tribunal. But now Attorney General is trying to let Ghanaians believe that the tribunals will work as the court, and they will sit on criminal cases, they will sit on civil cases. But per my knowledge, I know the tribunals, their jurisdiction is to sit on civil cases, and they don't have the mandate to sit on criminal cases. So if someone has committed murder, you take the person to the tribunal. So would the tribunal courts have that mandate to sentence someone who has committed murder?
So it said that the district tribunals will hear selected criminal cases alongside with the circuit courts, but will not deal with serious offenses such as treason or murder. So for the district courts, district tribunals liaising with the circuit courts, they will not be dealing with murder cases or even treason cases at all. So that is what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, you get it now.
Yes.
Yes. So that means that with the issue of murder cases and then all of that, it will be dealt with the court itself. It could be the High Court or
the High Court.
Yeah, it is going to be with the High Court. But when it comes to the district tribunal, they'll be looking at the smaller issues. Like just as I mentioned, stealing the goods, it's a criminal act. So the district tribunals will take care of that.
But the report states that the district tribunals will share jurisdiction with the circuit court in criminal matters.
In criminal offenses.
Yes.
In criminal offenses, but will not deal with serious offenses
like treason,
murder, or other capital offenses. Yes.
Okay.
So that means that they'll deal with criminal offenses, but higher cases such as treason and murder, they will not.
Okay.
Do you get it now?
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So that's fine. But if you tell me that the regional tribunal will share the same boundary or jurisdiction, which is the same as the High Court, then they also have that power to sit on criminal cases, because the High Courts they handle criminal cases, and that is what the report says.
But they will not be dealing with murder cases, so.
Okay.
They will not be dealing with murder cases.
Okay.
They'll be dealing with criminal cases alongside the High Courts, including economic crimes, tax offenses, narcotics cases, custom offenses, and cases involving the loss of state funds or properties. But the High Court can deal with murder cases.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now I understand, but regardless, my fear is that if care is not taken, they may having challenges or problem with the traditional courts, as someone may come to say you are trespassing your jurisdiction. So there should be explicit jurisdiction, because it talk about criminal cases. So now excluding treason and murder, so what other criminal cases? But as much as I am concerned, I know tribunal court, they are just lower courts.
Yeah, lower
not
courts,
even
smaller courts.
Smaller courts, and they handle small cases like just you said, you've stolen someone's goods or whatever. I mean, there is disagreement. Civil cases, maybe you have borrowed money from, you don't want to pay. This is just a disagreement. We go there, they settle it. But if you're telling me that you're giving them that mandate to handle criminal cases, aside treason and murder, what other criminal cases that you give them the mandate to handle? All right. So is it like there's contradiction? There's confusion here. They should set the law straight so that somebody will know his boundary, so will not trespass. I don't believe this government can do that. They will just introduce it. And and in the report it say that the criminal court, their decision will be subject to appellate review. Appellate review means that whatever cases that they sit on, their verdict or the outcome, it will be subject to review by the higher court. And if you do this, are you not frustrating the judges or whoever give the? Of course, all the court, even the traditional court, all their decisions are subject to review. All right, in case there's contention. But over here, the way I am seeing things, if they are not careful, there's going to be confusion, because somebody may disregard the tribunal court. If the person goes there and his sentence, all right, people may try to have problem with, I will not sit for tribunal court to pronounce me guilty on this matter.
Right. But do you think that this will actually reduce backlog cases and speed up justice delivery?
That is perfect.
Right.
It may reduce the backlog of cases, because a lot of cases are staying idle. You see, the people have been remanded unnecessarily simply because the court is choked.
It's true.
All right, and they are not sitting on cases. So when you go to places, a lot of people have been remanded, and they are there suffering. So if they are bringing this, that's why initially I said, if they are bringing this, and it is, of course, it's going to work just as we are being told, it is good, because the tribunal, they handle all these small cases, not necessarily, burden the traditional courts, which are not many in the system, to also handle said cases. So if this court come to also handle these minor cases, I think it will speed, make sure that everything goes well.
Yeah.
All right. So please, I am pleading with
The Minister for
the
Justice.
minister. As for him, I don't trust him, because what he has already
Have
done.
a little faith in the man.
Oh, what he has already done, justify that he's not somebody that we can trust. All right. So he bringing this on board.
But he mentioned about decentralizing the legal education, and he did. Now you can go to Legon and study law. All you have to do is wait for a national bar exam. So you just give him the trust that he will be able to accomplish this one as well.
Honorable Attorney General, they say he's good though.
Yeah,
he's very good. When you go to Legon, they say he's a very good lecturer. But maybe he's good at lecturing, but doing the practical.
Mr. Jan, please.
Maybe he's
do
good
not
at
attack
lecturing.
his integrity.
I'm sorry to attack his, but this is not what I intend to do. All right, the people that have sat in his lecture halls, say that he's a very good lecturer. But maybe that is where his field is, not necessarily coming into the practicality of the law, because sometimes he's just interested in mounting platforms and doing, public.
This has been the GhanaTalks Breakfast Show. It's been exciting right here in the studios. This has been your morning companion, and thank you so much for joining us on the show. We had a fantastic time right in the studios with Mr. Alex Jam. Mr. Alex,
yes, please.
We are leaving. Do you want to greet anybody before we go?
Oh, okay. Well, I greet everyone listening now, most especially. There's one lady I want to specially greet her. Her name is Mary. She's listening. Yeah, she's been monitoring. Mary, I greet you wherever you are. And my guys, Eddie and Conrad, my people, please, Ablik Manov delegate, kindly give them the mandate. Eddie is going for communication director, and Conrad is also going for a youth organizer. And for Conrad, it's just a popular acclamation. He's just going on a post, so I know you will do that. And Honorable David Adakwa Alima Vido, that man is a fantastic gentleman, and I believe Abrikmanov people will give him the mandate to continue the job as chairman of the constituency, and all the people that form the unity squad. So please, Abrikmanov delegate, I know you, I trust you. You have done it before, and you do it again. So much regards to everyone listening, and I thank you. I appreciate the time.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Jan, and thank you all for sticking with us right here on the morning show. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll meet same time tomorrow. Do have a lovely day.